You guys have got to be kidding me. Why are y'all trying to take me out of yelling at hoes on the internet retirement? I stopped doing that. But now with this Amanda Seales situation, y'all are getting me back in my 2021 bag, okay, of reading y'all niggas to filth. Tell me, when that interview with Shannon Sharpe came out, not a single goddamn person was talking about Amanda's autism at all, right? And then as soon as she goes on IG Live and talks about the validity of self-diagnosis, talking about, yeah, I didn't really want to spend thousands of dollars getting formally diagnosed because I didn't think I needed to, right? And now all of a sudden everybody has something to say about autism. You recognize that you did not have the range. But I think that's what happened. You recognize that you did not have the range to tackle the topic before the conversation of self-diagnosis came in, right? Because y'all didn't say shit. Then, now we're talking about self-diagnosis and that's all y'all niggas want to talk about? I thought you had nothing to say. Wow. Now, let's talk about self-diagnosis. First off, what Amanda was saying is what we all been saying here in this autism community online. Something that was very interesting that she said was edited out of the interview. If you watch the whole IG Live and not just the part where she talks about not being clinically diagnosed, she said in the interview, a part of the interview that was cut out was where she was talking about the validity of self-diagnosis. Shannon was talking about well, you just call everything racist, basically. And then Amanda had to go into, well, no, the research populations that autism research is done on is predominantly white boys and children, right? There is a lack of autism research around communities of color, right? And adults. Right, so she broke all of that down, and they edited that out of the interview. You know what else they edited out of the interview that I thought was important to mention? She said she also talked about Palestine briefly, but they edited that out. Let that speak to Shannon Sharpe's politics, okay? When we are talking about, like, intersectionality, this is what it means. Understanding the totality of a person based on the way that they move. So Shannon Sharpe, the same person, right, who was talking about, oh, you're talking about your teacher was racist. Oh, you're talking about these kids were racist that called you the N-word when you were 10 years old. You call everybody racist. That, of course, that same person edited out discussions of Palestine, okay? Discussions of Palestinian liberation, right? Of course, the same people that want to get online and, oh, well, Amanda, she never, da-da-da-da-da. I've seen so many horrible comments about like how Amanda is feeling about that interview. The fact that she had to defend the racism that she experienced as a child at all is unacceptable, first of all. Can we? If you tell somebody that someone called you the N-word as a child, and they tell you that that was not an experience of racism, would you be happy about that interview process? Okay. Let's ask some basic questions, shall we? Let's use our fucking brains, shall we? Right? Now we come back to this conversation of self-diagnosis. Everybody coming out the woodworks acting like they know shit about shit. Everybody coming out the woodworks acting like they know shit about shit. Oh, you can't diagnose yourself with autism. There's no way to get an autism diagnosis as an adult without diagnosing yourself with autism. Do you understand that? And there are so many different respected voices in the autism awareness space that have echoed those sentiments. Even people who have collaborated on the newest DSM, right? The DSM-5, right? Have come out and said, yes, as an adult, you can identify your own autism. People who helped write the DSM, and on this channel we all have we have our own issues with the DSM, and even those niggas, right, said adults with autism can identify their own autism. Another respected voice in the autism space, Devin Price, Dr. Devin Price, please do not get up in my face talking about self-diagnosis if you have not read the, at this point, autism cult classic, right? By Dr. Devin Price. Are you freaking kidding me? Unmasking Autism. Read that book if you have anything. If you think you have anything to contribute to the autism conversation and you don't even know about that literature that is common knowledge in these online autistic spaces, right? You don't know us. You don't know the thoroughness, the thorough nature of autism online. We have hashtags, right? We have a gambit of hashtags, right? Actually autistic, Black True Autistic, Autism, right? Like, we have respect, like we have community decided upon tests, like, oh, the RAGS test is, has this level of, there's communal discourse about tests to self-diagnose, right? But you know-nothing ass bitches are coming into this conversation acting like you have anything to contribute. I'm here to tell you you don't. Quite simply put. Have a nice day.